Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about keeping yourself in one piece.
I know there are those of you who don't think it's important, or who take pride in your wounds. But we're all facing a losing battle to keep ourselves in one piece. What with the bugs, the humidity, and that awful sun.
It's not even counting those damn warm bloods.
Right. Even if you do everything right, stay cool and dry during the day.
Only move at nights. You're the zombie once. It's a good soldier. You're stubborn. Spearheaded the whole hinterland operation. Took half the mountain in the first 2 months awake. He was a hero of the first plague. You know, all up until he decided to try and take on the western suburbs. Just because we could go without sleep, he thought he'd march his men night, day. Didn't even bother to cover up. Doesn't take a genius to figure out what happened next. Daft bastards sunbaked themselves away.
That's terrible.
It's funny as hell. You should have listened.
That's not very compassionate.
When have I ever pretended to be compassionate?
Must we bicker? There's enough against us without fighting ourselves too.
You're right, Doc.
Let's get to work. I haven't got all day.
Sure thing. The only thing you need to worry about is keeping yourself in as big a piece as possible. Hold it close and keep your fingers out of the way. With wounds like this, sticking the flesh back together as quickly as possible is necessary for the protection of the muscles and tendons. Exposure is our greatest threat after the warm bloods. Because it wasn't a wide cut, we don't need to fill it first. The glue will hold it just fine. If your wound does need filling, make sure you use something flexible. Melted latex or silicone is ideal. The cling wrap adds another layer of protection against the elements. Particularly after melted to the wound and surrounding skin.
Can I help at all?
Apart from that tape, sweetheart. But if all else fails, duct tape fixes everything.
What do you mean, fails?
Always remember, sticks and stones may break your bones, but duct tape fixes everything.